Welcome to our channel. My name is Lamont Mitchell, the CEO for SwipeNow. Today we have an exciting topic to explore: payment processing. We often take for granted the smooth financial transactions that occur when we purchase goods or services. But have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes? Understanding payment processing. Payment processing is the crucial step that facilitates the movement of money from a customer's bank account to a business. It's a fundamental process in the world of commerce, ensuring that transactions are swift, secure, and seamless. Let's start by breaking down the different types of transactions that enables this process. Types of transactions. There are several types of transactions that we encounter in the payment processing world, the most common ones being debit cards, credit cards, and online processing. Debit cards. When a customer pays using a debit card, the amount is deducted directly from their bank account. It's like electronic check writing, making it a popular choice for everyday purchases. Credit cards. Credit cards, on the other hand, involve borrowing money from a card issuer. We'll talk more about them later. The cardholder receives a monthly bill and has the option to pay in full or the minimum balance. Usually, this happens over time, incurring interest charges on the remaining balance. Online processing. Online payment processing has become increasingly prevalent due to the rise of e-commerce. It allows customers to pay for products and services through secure online platforms, using various methods of payment for like credit cards, digital wallets, or bank transfers. Devices used for credit card transactions. Let's now shift our focus to credit card transactions, which are a significant part of payment processing. These transactions typically involve a few primary devices. Point-of-sale terminals. Point-of-sale terminals are commonly seen in physical stores. They are devices used by merchants to process credit card payments directly at checkout. Customers swipe, tap their cards, and the transaction is completely secure. Mobile card readers. Well, with the growth of small businesses and mobile services, mobile card readers have gained popularity. These compact devices can be attached to smartphones, tablets, enabling vendors to accept credit card payments virtually on the go. Virtual terminals. Virtual terminals are used for online and phone transactions. Merchants manually input the customer's card information into a secure web portal to complete the transaction. Understanding the key players. Now, let's clarify the roles of the different entities involved in payment processing, as it can be a bit confusing sometimes. Card issuer. The card issuer is typically a bank or financial institution that issues credit cards to consumers. They are the ones who lend money to cardholders and handle the billing and repayment process. Acquirer, also known as the acquiring bank or merchant bank. The acquirer is the financial institution that works with the businesses to enable them to accept credit card payments. They facilitate the processing of transactions and manages the merchant account at the business location. Payment processor. The payment processor is an intermediary that connects the card issuer and the acquirer. They handle the technical aspects of transaction routing, authorization, and settlement, ensuring that funds move from the customer's bank to the merchant account. Card brand networks. Card brand networks such as Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover are the entities that set the rules and standards for payment cards. They provide the infrastructure that allows transactions to be processed across various banks and financial institutions. Understanding merchant fees. Types of merchant fees. Now, let's break down the different types of fees that merchants typically encounter when accepting credit cards. Interchange fees. Interchange fees are a significant component of the merchant's cost. These fees are set by the card networks, Visa, MasterCard, and are paid to the cardholder's issuing bank, the bank that issued the credit card to the customer. The interchange fee is a percentage of the transaction amount plus a flat fee, and it can vary based on factors like what type of card was used, if it was a debit or rewards card, and the nature of the transaction. Was it in person? Was it online? Assessment fees. Assessment fees are also determined by the card network. They are fees charged to the acquirer, who in turn passes them on to the merchant. Assessment fees are usually a small percentage of the transaction amount. Markup fees. The payment processor, or the ISO, an independent sales organization that the merchant works with, will charge a market fee. This fee includes the processor's profit and can be negotiated to some extent, depending on the merchant's bargaining power and transaction volume. Fee structure. Now let's discuss how these fees are structured and how they can affect the total cost to the merchant. Blended rate. Some merchants may encounter a flat rate, which simplifies the fee structure by combining the interchange, assessment, and the processor markup fee into one percentage. While this provides simplicity, it may not be the most cost-effective option for all businesses. Interchange plus or cost plus pricing. This fee structure breaks down the cost more transparently. Merchants are charged the actual interchange and assessment fees along with a separate markup by the payment processor. Though it may seem more complex, it can potentially save merchants money on their processing, especially if they have or process high volumes of transactions or deal with large ticket sizes. Other considerations. Apart from the basic fees, merchants might also encounter other charges related to credit card processing. Monthly fees. These fees cover the cost of maintaining the merchant account and might include statement fees, account fees, or gateway access fees for online transactions. Chargeback fees. If a customer disputes a credit card transaction and receives a chargeback, the merchant may be charged a fee to cover the administrative costs associated with the process. And there you have it. When merchants accept credit cards, they incur various fees related to processing these transactions. Understanding these fees is essential for businesses to make informed decisions and optimize their payment processing costs. Now I want to discuss a little more about interchange plus or cost plus pricing. That by far is the most transparent pricing model that's out there today. I've been doing this business for 20 years and I've seen so many different pricing models, but the reason why that's the best pricing model for merchants is because you know what the cost is for that card, and then you're going to pay a market fee. And when you know what that market fee is, you know how much is going to that payment processor and acquiring bank or ISO. And so that is highly recommended, and that's what we do with all of our clients at SwipeNow. And when you're on an interchange plus or cost plus pricing model, it's essentially like going to a bike shop and the bike owner saying or showing you, hey, I paid $100 for this bike. And so what I'm going to charge you is $120. So you know that they're making $20 on that bike. So when you're on a different type of payment model, it's really hard to negotiate with the company that you're doing business with. So again, cost plus interchange plus pricing is the best for most businesses out there. Hey, we hope this video sheds some light on the topic of credit card merchant fees. If you found this information valuable, give this video a thumbs up and share it with fellow business owners. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. As always, thank you for joining us, and until next time, happy processing.